Actually, I probably should have put the pan on before this. So here's what I'll do. I'll leave this thing flippy floppy like since it's in position and since I can reach the bolts, and then I'll get the pan in just in case I'm incorrect with my order of operations here. All right, we're going in for the kill. I've got the front oil pan seal on. The rear oil pan seal is in position. I've got some sealant on the corners. This thing is still loose and flip and flopping, no worries. And I've got the pan cleaned up, prepped, and there is sealant on the pan. So we are now ready to get this thing in position. I'm a little nervous because this is a one-shot only kind of deal, and these are sneaky little pans to get into place. Additionally, if I fumble this, I'm gonna smear the silicone and or end up dropping the front seals or the rear seal out of position, and I may not know until it leaks. So I'm a little nervous about this thing going in. I'm sure it's okay, but there's a lot of opportunity for some failure here, and I'd like to avoid that at all costs. And oh no, my gun's too far, I can't reach it. Hang on, I'm grabbing it with my toe. So we got one bolt in. Let me get this guy tight. Okay, there's one. Let me get one in on the other side so the thing can't rock sideways. And then I'll go around and get the remainders. Woo, okay. That one's there. Let's get a couple more out back. There we go. Good job, oil pan. You're going in nicely. You know, for a split second, I thought I may have been better off if I had just removed, gone and removed the flex plate again, flywheel. That might have given me a little bit more clearance, but it looks like what I've got going on here worked out just fine. Let's get another one in. One right here in the back. Another one up here. Let's go ahead and get all the rest of these threaded, and then we'll go ahead and run them down, get everything secured. There we go. Little sneaky guy back there. That's a tough one. Uh-oh. Go in. Please. Come on. My wobblies are a little too wobbly. Come on. Ah! It didn't get started properly. Hang on. Messing up left and right. There we go. Now it's started. Clicks. Cool. One more behind it hanging out. Let's get that guy started. Go on, you. Get in there. I'm glad I left this thing loose. This could have been a lot more difficult than it already is. It's not that it's difficult, it's... I'll call it finicky. I don't even know what to call it. It's easily fumbled. Easily... I don't even know. Words. Not thinking about words right now. I'm just thinking about making sure this pan stays sealed. Because again, we're here for oil leaks, and if I don't get the oil leaks buttoned up, then I have failed. There we go. All right, so far so good. Let's put some torque on these bolts. That way this pan can seat and all the sealant can set up. So far so good. Get the ones in the back. All right, looking good. All the bolts are tight. I missed one way out back. Let's go fetch that one real quick. It's the one out and way up there. See that? That one's tight and sideways. My socket back. Okay, all the perimeter bolts are good. We see a little bit of sealant / silicone has made its way out. It means it's dispersed properly. We've got a little bit too much in the back that squirted out, a little bit too much in the front that squirted out. Let's just wipe that off right now. It looks ugly. There we go. We'll get the stuff out back, and then I need to get the oil filter adapter bolted back on, and we can go back up and get after the covers. Okie dokes, we're back up top. Let's get some covers installed. This is the lower belt cover, and let me see if I can't figure out which bolts go into this guy. There's two odd length ones, the super long one. I think this one goes in right here at the top. Maybe it's the other long one. Let's try this one. Yeah, that one goes right up there. That one goes at the top, and then this other long one, maybe it goes over here. Survey says that is correct. And then the rest are just the little short bolts. So let's get all those guys lined up and in position here. Then we can go ahead and toss the upper cover in next. That's the wrong one. We need a shorty. These are all 8mm head sized. That one guy right there, and then I think there's one more lurking somewhere down here at the bottom. There it is. And of course the big 12mm right here, which is part of the bracket for the nadir. We'll get that one later also. Very good. Now let's run these guys down. Clicks. That's our bottom cover. Missing one or two. Yeah, that one has... Nope. There we go. Got a straggler. That one goes right there. Okay. These are all the lower cover bolts. Let's get our top cover in position here. Slide that guy right on into its home. Get in there. We're hung up on something over here. Power steering pump. There. That was easy. Got it. No worries. Crisis averted. This thing doesn't... needs to go that way, like a nanometer. Oh well, I'll just go with what we know. Whatever fits. We'll deal with the leftovers later. Perfect. Oh, what do we got? Two more down here. You can't see them, but they're down there. Thread. Become threaded now. Okay. I think that's all of them. Looks like all of them. Oh, my light's dead. Keep shutting off. Nope. I'm missing one right back in here. That's deep. Okay. Let's get these guys tight. Now this is not gonna start and run in this video. I still have a transmission and a front axle to reinstall. But we can get done with the front side of the engine. At least that's the goal anyway. Get all these accessories and whatnot back on. Click. I don't know if I got that one already. Sure. Check them again. That one's tight. That was not tight. That one's tight. One on the left. That's not tight. Now it is. And I already know that bottom one's good. That one's good. Okie dokes. Covers are installed. Good to go. Alright, coming way down here, we need to go ahead and get the adjuster and this last oil pump bolt installed. So that's going to go through the pump and thread in, and then the adjuster is going to bolt onto the bottom of the alternator here. See that? We'll get these guys tightened down. Good clickages. Yeah. Leave that loose for now, and we'll run this nadir bolt down a little bit. Too much. We need this to be able to move so I can adjust the tension when it is time. All right, let's get out of here. Now let's back up, and we can get that crankshaft pulley installed next. Crank pulley coming in. This is not the one that I broke. This is a new one. Now we've got our Woodruff key right here on the crank. That's going to line up with that little notch in the pulley. We'll get that guy lined up, and then we can get the bolt in it and use the bolt to run everything down. Not enough. No worries, we'll beat it on with a hammer. There we go. And it's threading, good. Okay, so this thing came off with a 90-degree impact. We're gonna put it back on with a 90. Click. Okay, before we proceed, let's go ahead and rotate the crank and make sure everything feels good. There's no binding. We have compression, which we do. Yep, I'm good with this. All right. Let's go ahead and get the first of our 3 belts installed. Belt number 1 is for our nadir. Slip that guy over, and all we've got to do is tighten down the adjuster down there at the bottom of that bracket. And once this guy is pushed out and it's tight, we can lock it down. I'm gonna try to squeeze in there with a 12 mil. I think I had to do this from the bottom when I took it apart, I think. I don't remember. It's been a few days. See that? Alternator's getting tight. A little bit more. There we go. That feels pretty good. Lock it down. Clicks. And top bolt, of course. Additional clicks. There. Nadir, good to go. So now, we'll get our water pump pulley slid over the pump. Line up studs, please. Thank you. There we go. Slide that guy on there. Okay, bracket slash tensioner number 2. That's coming in right here, so we're gonna slide this little guy right here over that stud. Then there's 2 nuts that will bolt to the power steering pump. And I left them on the bracket so I would not forget them. Or forget where they went. There's a lot of hardware that came off of this truck. All of it. thickage. There we go. And I think the next bracket sandwiches on over top of that. Let's try it out. It's gonna go right over there. Yep, and then it's got 2 bolts here on the right that bolt it to this AC compressor. Whoa, there goes one. I found it. I see it. That'll bolt there to this compressor bracket. But I wonder if I forgot one. I feel like there's supposed to be something else, like right here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We shall find out soon. Bracket click. There we go. Actually, I'm ahead of myself. I need to get this second belt installed. So this guy's gonna go over that water pump pulley, under the crank, over the power steering, and then under the tensioner pulley right here. Slip you in position. That's good. And we can go ahead and hit the adjuster, which is that guy down there. That's gonna push this pulley down and lock it into place. Okay, 14 mil coming in on the adjuster rod. Come on, tighten up. That's pretty good. Okay, let's lock it down. Couple clicks. And that one's good. There we go. And belt number 3 goes to the AC compressor. So let's just slide that guy around. This one's the easiest one, I think, because it's right in front of us. Get it in the groove. There we go. And we'll run down our tensioner. This one's good. That feels good. All right. And of course, we got to lock down the center of the pulley. Click. AC belt. Good to go. Okay, we've got this evap hose that needs to go on. It plugs into a space on both valve covers. One on the right side, and then one over here on the left side. Let's plug that guy in, then we can bolt it on with its brackets. I'll start with the one that I can reach the easiest, right over here. Let's clamp 1 and clamp 2 off to the right. That's a little harder. Kind of gotta get after it from the back here. There. And then slide that hose up and over. Connected. All right. Now this hose right here, that's gonna plug into our intake tube. Let's just feed that in right now while we're here. All the way. Get in there. Second hose right next to it in the adjacent location. What's the word of the day? Adjacent. It means next to. Yay! All right. Okay, 2 more bolts for that little line we just put in. There's one. Clicks. Ooh, that was a 10 mil. Hang on. Come here. Got it. Yeah, you thought you were sneaky. Wrong. There we go. Okay, that guy's bolted in. That's secure. I think I should probably start to set this wiring harness up next. Let's see. I really don't remember where half this stuff goes. It's not cool. I think it all runs right over here and then plugs in. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's exactly how all this goes. Put that bracket back. Then we can put the spark plug wires back inside of their bracket, which was on the bracket that I just bolted on. It's compound brackets. That slips in there, and we can start to plug stuff back in. Okay, that one goes there. This is supposed to go up and over, under, somewhere around and through. That plugs in there. Yeah, I'm figuring this out. This is good. Brown one, click. Gray one, click. Then that's for the AC compressor, this one down here. And we've got the mass airflow, you guys couldn't see, compressors down there. And the mass airflow connects right here. Okay, that handles that harness, except for this camshaft position sensor connector, which I believe is inside of the distributor. Snap that guy in, and then slide that on its bracket right there. Beautiful. Okay, harness is now installed. Now what do I do? Oh, I got it. We have one more bracket here. One more metallic unit. I think that's designed to protect the harness from the belt over here. Let's get this guy in position. It's got 3 bolts of the 12mm variety. Let's get those started. Yeah, that's designed to protect this harness from the belt. That's what we got going on. It's not good. Bracket clicks. There it is. Got it. We forgot one. Look at that. This is the nut that sandwiches on that stud right there for both of these brackets that we just put on. That one escaped my my observations. In other words, I missed it. No worries, I got it. Click. There we go. And let's put some torque on those last two, just in case I missed them. Finalized clicks. All right. Okay, now let's go ahead and get some cooling hoses installed here. This is a 2-piece upper hose. We've got our clamp right here, which I can probably get. Actually, I'm gonna make this easy on myself. Turn that clamp around, and I can get at it from the top here when I want to go ahead and tighten it. So we'll slide that guy on. That's the first hose, and it's still attached to its little bracket here. We got one bolt going in to secure the bracket to the other bracket. That goes right there. Let's go ahead and get this thing tight. Clicks. Okay, that's in position. And we'll go in for this clamp next. I've got the 8mm wobbly. We'll reach right in through the top here. Tighten this clamp down. Clamp, click. Good to go. Okay, let's back up again. I think I'm ready to go ahead and drop the radiator shroud, and then we can get that fan and fan clutch reinstalled. I believe that's what's left over here. Not very many parts. Oh, got one more radiator hose, but I don't remember which way that went. We'll do that later. Just gonna set this guy down in position, followed by the shroud and the fan. And I was right about that hose, because that does not go over here. That could have been a grave error. And at the bottom of this radiator, there's 2 pegs that secure it to the bottom of the support. Okay, I just felt the pegs fall down into their brackets down below right here. So let's go ahead and get this this lower radiator hose installed and clamped on. It's a new clamp here because I don't know where my old one went. Just slide that guy up and over. Get on there, please. Right there. And we can go ahead and lock it down. Come here, clamp. Back up here. Get on there. Okay, it's our lower hose. That one's tight. That's flashlight down. Hang on. Give me that back. I was not supposed to do that. Okay, so I got the fan shroud here. We're gonna drop that guy in next. And as soon as it's almost all the way down in position, we'll slide the fan in front of it and drop that thing down into its position. Tight squeeze. And we're running out of space now, aren't we? Go a little bit further down, farther. Good, looking good. Everybody's looking pretty good. Almost. There. Another flashlight. That one scared me. Where's my fan? Fan coming in with our new clutch. Remember that from episode 1. I'm gonna drop that guy down, squeeze it in, and then we'll get the shroud in position, then we'll reach in behind the shroud and put the nuts on the fan studs. Come on, you. There we go. That's good. Beautiful. Okay, let's get the shroud pressed in position all the way here. All the way back. There we go. A little more. Right on the money. Now, you can reach down in there and get the little nuts on the fan one last time. Very tight squeeze we have here. Let me get this guy on. I can get at least 3 of them on, no problem. The 4th one, I'll have to turn the crank a little bit to get that guy to go in because it's down on the bottom. There's one. Let me reach on in here, see if I can't get the one on this side right here. Ooh. Oh, come on, I'm losing it. I'm gonna lose this one. I've got to flip it like all the way around. I don't know if I got the skills in my flanges to get this one in. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm gonna drop it. And she gone. It's sitting on top of the crank pulley. Hang on. Need a magnet on a stick. I'll fetch one from my collection of many. Reach. Recovered. Haha. Gotcha. Here, let's just try it right-handed. Since I can't seem to get it on there left-handed. There we go. Got that one. I really need to get this other one on though. Since I halfway failed at it, I need to. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, and it landed right where it needed to. Did you guys see that? Oh, this is gonna work. This is totally gonna work. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Got it. Sweet. All right, a little bit of wrench action here. Actually, it's gonna be a lot of wrench action. Do enough of these. This thing will bottom out, and then I can rotate it around and get that last nut installed. More torque. Just gonna put torque on these. Maybe if I just turn them till So it makes the pulley move. I can just spin it around manually. But I don't think that pulley's gonna turn. And it's not. Better not do that. That's how I break the studs that I just put in. No space. Not kidding, look at this. Look at how much no space I have. Gotta double joint my wrist just to get around some obstacles here. Alright, that's 3. Let's get, or 2 rather, 2 bolts, 2 nuts. 2 nuts tight. Third one's on the way. Yeah. A little more. Come on. Clickage. There we go. Let's turn the crank around and then get that last fourth nut. Coming down. Oh, it's getting a little dark down here with all that stuff installed. Get on there, please. It's a 27 millimeter. Weird size, I know. Come on, you get on there. Yeah. Begin rotating now. Oh, I need more leverage. Hang on, let me put you guys over here. Do this two-handed. I'm looking at the stud up top as soon as I can't, as soon as it's on the very, very top of the pulley, we're good. A little more, right there. All right, let's get out of here. One more nut to go on the fan. Ooh. Whew. Okay, fan nut. And I dropped it. Come on. Come on, there it is. Found you. See, this is why it's not always appropriate to wear gloves, because if I had gloves in here, I wouldn't be able to feel what I'm doing, and I also wouldn't be able to manipulate these fasteners in the fashion that I'm employing right now. So you can't always use gloves, which is why sometimes I don't. Wait, there it is. It went down there. Can't believe I missed that. That was legit. Like, that actually, it ran from me. Never even heard it fall. Anyway, one last 10 millimeter nut on the fan, and then we will be finished with the front of the engine, with the exception of this upper hose and some fluids and whatnot. But that is going to have to happen later, because I still have a transmission and that front differential to install, which is gonna have to wait till later. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out right now. I can tell you that I did not record the removal of that transmission, and I'm probably not going to record the installation of that transmission, because it was a serious bear. It was kind of dangerous, and I don't want to be distracted by trying to think about a camera, as well as trying to not get crushed by a transmission. So we're not going to have a video on that one, but we will have a finalized follow-up and review, and of course the rest of the procedures for all the knick-knacky other items. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out right now, and I will do that by thanking each and every one of you for watching this video. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. Just a reminder, if you happen to miss the first couple videos of this particular series, just check down in this video's description and the links will be in order down below. So again, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you on the next one, and most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. End of transmission. Hey, I told you this was gonna be sketchy. We got the lean going on here. Huge lean. There's barely enough space to get it in and out. The problem is I'm supposed to remove this cross member, but I can't, because the torsion springs that are bolted to this cross member are so horribly rusted in that I cannot get it apart to remove the cross member. So I just pry barred the thing down a whole bunch, and it kind of took the transmission out at a 45-degree angle. ridiculously dangerous, but I've got it double strapped and it's secured, and I'm not standing under it, so I think I'm good. Got clearance here. I'm gonna proceed, keep running this thing up. Okay, so I got the transmission in. I know I said I wasn't gonna record any of this, and I'm actually not, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull these pry bars out, and these torsion springs are gonna push this cross member back up into those brackets. A lot of potential energy here in this pry bar. Let's get this guy out. Ping. The other pry bar came out all by itself. Cool. Push that guy up where it goes, and we'll get this bolt in for safety. There we go. Pry hammer. Let's move over here to get this other side. See how the bolt, that's why I had bolts in it. That bolt right there caught the thing, so it couldn't snap back and fling all the way up, because that could have been bad. Okay, let's get this cable out of here. There we go. Very nice. Everything is a hammer. Now we're safe.